Yeah, with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disabilities.
This is the Helping Hand TV show
where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. Like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. And welcome to the Helping Hand TV show.
You have to demonstrate your abilities. I have to be very extra careful to make sure that I don't do anything that my failure will be linked with what? My disability. My success should rather uplift and bring ability to my disability.
Amazing.
That is what my focus is. So persons with disability, the time to remain in our rooms are far gone.
So this is why we do this show, to bring dignity to disability, to bring hope to those who are hopeless. Hello and welcome to another inspirational and motivational edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. And like I say, you're welcome. You're welcome to my world where disability is not inability. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and Fast Chapel, my proud sponsors. And special thanks to you for tuning in. Well, I'm going to go for a quick commercial break. When I come back, we are going to begin what we have for today. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, you are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability, and today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend, others call her the sweet companion, and others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable, and she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samina Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners,
Nature's finest touch.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. With me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. This is a special edition. We are talking living with cerebral palsy. I have a very, very special guest with me. Her name is Adakudugu Sule Mamata. Did I get it right?
Yes, sir.
Great,
Yeah, right.
great. So, would it be okay if I call you Mamata?
Yes.
Great, great. So, we are going to talk about living with cerebral palsy. First of all, thank you so much for making time to be with me in the studio.
You're welcome.
Your story is intriguing because you were diagnosed with a condition and you have a daughter with a condition.
Yes, sir.
How did you get to know and what happened?
I got to know about my condition only when I got married. After marriage, 6 months after marriage, I conceived this girl.
Okay.
Then it wasn't easy during pregnancy.
But before the pregnancy, did you know you had a condition?
No.
You didn't know? Wow.
Wow. It was after the pregnancy,
Okay.
after I delivered, that
You got to know
I got to know it. So it all...
that you had autoimmune
Yeah.
condition?
Yes, sir.
My goodness. So 6 months into the pregnancy, you started having complications?
I started having serious complications. Then finally I was put on bed rest. at the Boku Presby Hospital.
Okay.
For good 4 months.
Wow. What were some of the complications you were having?
I was having hypertension, pregnancy-induced hypertension. That was what the doctor told me. So I have to be in the hospital for bed rest. So I spent almost 4 months, then finally a cesarean season.
So within that time, were you in pain?
Seriously.
Wow.
Body pains, and they were treating malaria.
Oh no. Okay,
Always,
they didn't know the condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
So always joints pains with the pregnancy, then BP shooting here and there. Then finally, God being so good to me, I delivered successfully.
So there was no problem with the delivery? Everything was okay?
Everything was okay, but not all that okay. Even inside theater, it wasn't easy.
Wow.
It was a battle.
Wow.
As others can spend maybe, let's say, 1 hour or some few minutes, I spent almost 3 hours with heavy bleeding. And God being on my side, my nurses and doctors did very well. And I was sick.
At Boku, right?
At Boku Presbyterian Hospital.
Okay. So after the delivery?
After the delivery, I was fine for some time.
Did baby cry after birth?
The baby cried after birth.
Okay.
The reason for her story is different.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I was fine 3 months after I gave birth. When I sit, I can't get up by myself.
Wow.
Unless by the help of my husband. So it was like that. Whenever I visit the hospital, they will treat for malaria. Until one day, the pains was severe. And I met one doctor called Dr. Foley. He's still at the Presby Hospital in Boku.
Okay.
He did very well.
Wow.
God bless him.
Amen.
So he was able to discover that I have an autoimmune disease.
Wow.
So he first said by confirmation I should go to Lancet Laboratory in the Upper East region, Bolagatanga. So after the laboratory test, he then confirmed that I have autoimmune disease.
So it means you had been suffering all this while without knowing what? Treating malaria?
Treating malaria. At times I have to stop going to hospital and just be on painkillers. I'll just enter any pharmacy and get my painkiller and be taken.
Wow.
Until I meet that doctor.
Before you were finally aware of what it was?
What it was.
Well, you are still with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. I'm going for a quick commercial break. When I come back, we'll begin the story of how her child had her disability. It's a Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, H4P is 11 years old. Hooray! To God be the glory. Great things he has done and greater things he will do. H4P, promoting the fundamental rights and privileges of persons with disability. H4P, demystifying the myths and erroneous perceptions about disability using the power of media. H4P, encouraging ability in the face of disability. H4P, lending a helping hand to the vulnerable. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P is 11 years old. Hooray! As you call to the CEO and staff of H4P organization. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P, perfection is our passion.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. My special guest is Adakudugu Sule Mamata. She's sharing her life with us. Now, that is an interesting story. She has an autoimmune condition, and she never knew till after she gave birth. Now the child also had a condition. Mamata, let's talk about your child's story, how her condition came about.
Yes. For herself, after delivery, the first and second day, she was fine, crying, sucking normally.
Oh, wow. Is she your first child?
Yes, that's
Okay.
my first child.
Okay.
Then, the third day, she convulsed.
3 days after birth?
Yes, she convulsed.
Was she running temperature before?
She was not running temperature. Because I was a first-time mom, I never knew. But I was told by the doctor who delivered me that he instructed the nurses to give glucose after birth.
Okay.
Because delivering me, he has seen that the child has starved for some number of days in the stomach. So the nurses couldn't do it.
They didn't do it?
They didn't do it.
Oh my goodness.
They didn't do it. So after she convulsed that, I was now with the doctor to know the reason what caused it. Then that was the reason he told me. So he was put on oxygen for some time.
Okay.
Then he was fine.
Okay.
Then that was the 4th day after delivering.
Okay.
The doctor referred me from maternity to children's ward so that they can take good care of her.
Still at Boko, right?
Still at Boku Presby Hospital.
Okay.
So the children ward, in fact, a lot of things happened there.
Talk to me about it. Tell me.
You see her hand.
Okay.
They pass the cannula through a wrong tissue.
Is that what has caused this?
That caused it like this. Less than 1 week child. The hand got swelled up, then sources all over. Then finally, the thumb was out. The thumb was out.
Oh my goodness. So she has lost the thumb?
She has lost the thumb.
Because of the sauce?
Because of the sauce. And half of this finger too. Leaving her with 3 fingers.
And she was just a week old?
She was a week old when that happened.
How did your husband react to all this?
My husband is a God-fearing man. So he told me that, Mama, let's forgive them.
Wow.
A mistake is done by human. So it was a mistake on the part of that nurse. So let's forgive her. It was a lady. And she advised me never to mention her name.
Wow.
You should forgive her and give everything to God.
That's a rare kind of man. Your first child, medical negligence, and he could just let go like that.
Friends was advising we should go to God, we should shoot her. But my husband said, no, let's forgive her.
I can see your husband is a very good man.
Yes, he's a very good man. Very, very helpful. He's the reason for the two of us being fine like this. He's a wonderful man, man of God.
So tell me, after that, what happened?
After that, my girl was almost getting to 7 months, 8 months. I realized she can't sit. I tried to train her how to sit. No. All that while, I didn't know anything about cerebral palsy.
Wow. And the hospital didn't tell you anything?
No. I wasn't told by any doctor or nurse that this is what the child is.
Does it mean that initially there was no abnormality in her growth? Nothing?
Yes, that time she was growing normal.
Wow.
She was growing normal.
Wow. Until
she can't say that.
Okay.
We since I and my husband, we discussed that there's something wrong. Because her age mates can sit and even start crawling while she's still lying. So one day I went to weigh her. Then I asked the midwife, I said, Mama, my child cannot still sit up to this time. So she asked and I narrate her story to her. And then she said the child is having a condition. So she directed me to go to the orthopedic unit. They are the best people to tell me more about her.
Okay. So it was at that point you got to know that they had to do with cerebral palsy?
Yes. So I visited the orthopedic with her. Then I met a doctor there, very nice man.
I would come and talk about that very nice man. First of all, we've talked about your husband, who is a nice man. Now we are going to talk about a doctor who is a very nice man. I'll go for 60 seconds success with the bishop. When I come back, the story is getting interesting. We learn forgiveness, we learn to let go, we learn to pick up strength and move things as God gives us help. We'll go for 60 seconds success with the bishop. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Success is a product of hard and wise work. Here's 60 second success with the bishop. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to 60 Second Success with the Bishop. Today I want to talk about having a mindset for success. What goes on in your mind eventually plays out in your life. The first step in achieving success is thinking and feeling successful. The feeling of success is important in achieving success. Feeling successful has much to do with how you personally define success. Do you define success as having more money, more recognition over possessions? Do you define success by other people's achievements? Do you define success as feeling happy with who you are and being grateful, extremely grateful for the gift of life? Successful people know that it is important, absolutely important, to have a healthy mindset of success, because if you feel successful, it is more likely to become successful. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. My special guest, Mamata, is with me, and she's sharing her life with us. She's sharing her story with us. Thank you so much for your time, my dear.
You're welcome.
Let's talk about the doctor. So you are now getting to know that your daughter has cerebral palsy. And there's this nice doctor we're going to talk about. Tell me about him.
He's called Dr. Kun Francis.
Okay.
From the Boku Presby Hospital, the orthopedic unit. So he was able to explain to me about the condition of her.
Okay.
He made me to understand that it's normal. He explained like an accident.
Okay.
So an accident can happen to anybody at all. And that is on her path.
Okay.
So he told me that he's going to help me if only I can help myself. I said, okay, doc, I will do that. He said the child needs physiotherapy.
Yeah.
But some mothers will come, they will give advice and they will throw it away. They will ignore. So he believed, myself being a teacher, he believed I will understand it better, then we'll go on with the training.
Okay.
So he proposed that I should be visiting them 3 times a week.
Okay.
And luckily on my part, my house wasn't far from the hospital.
Okay.
As well as workplace.
Oh, wow.
So that time I was taking care of kindergarten people.
Okay.
In my school. So I wake up very early, and then we normally do our prayers 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So around 5:30 to 6, I will send her health insurance to the records unit.
Okay.
The guy there was also kind. So after giving him, he will process it and keep the folder so that I'll go to class. I'll go and prepare myself and her. Then I'll go to class and do about 2 hours.
Okay.
Engage the children and then rush inside the hospital to take care of my daughter.
Amazing.
So the physio unit, they did very well. They started by teaching her how to sit.
Okay.
They did a sitting frame. I also sent my carpenter
Okay. To go and learn.
to go and see how their frame is. Then he structured it for me. And I kept one at home.
Okay.
Whilst attending in the hospital, there's one sitting frame at home. Then
Because I can see she can sit now.
she learned how to sit. Then they start a process standing.
Okay.
Standing frame.
Okay.
I send the same man to their unit,
The carpenter.
the carpenter. So after doing it at the physio unit, back at home, we'll continue to practice it.
Okay.
Then finally at age 3, this girl can now stand.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How did you feel?
We were very happy. Because the time, as at the time she couldn't sit, always would be not happy, doubtful.
Yeah.
Can this girl walk? Can she sit? Can she walk? Can she be like her colleagues? So always a whole lot of questions will raise in our minds.
And here you are.
And here we are today.
She can sit and even decide to lie down the way she wants.
She can even walk.
Oh, she can walk.
She can walk.
Praise God. Praise
they
God.
did a walking frame in addition. So the first day this girl, she started to move with her legs. She herself was more than happy.
Now your girl is walking. It will be left with talking. How about that?
The talking, actually, I don't know how to go about it because I've never met a speech therapist before.
Okay.
All that they did was to help me so that she can. And even as she's walking, how to use the hands is a problem.
Okay.
And body stiffness.
Okay.
The body is stiff.
Okay.
A lot of the activities she can't do. She can only allege you that she wants to urinate, she wants to go to toilet, but she cannot undress and dress herself.
So how come they didn't connect you to a speech therapist, the hospital? How come they didn't arrange for a speech therapist?
For that, I can't be still. Can't be still.
Wow. Okay, so I think we would have to work on that. We'll connect you to some speech therapists. I know one. I'll connect you to. I just hope that we can do something, because normally early intervention helps when you start it early, because I can see how she's sitting so well and walking. So we'll work on that. Let's talk about the impact of this on your family, your extended family. How do they accept it? Do they accept her? What are their perceptions? How do they see her?
Actually, my husband's family is a very lovely family. Everybody, almost everybody in the family loves her.
Wow. Wow.
Loves her. We're living in a house, like a family house.
Okay.
They all love her. The brothers and their wives, children, everybody. Even when we're doing the physio, the doctor said maybe there might be a stigmatization in the family. They wanted to come and educate the family more. I said, no, for my family, we are okay.
Wow.
They love us. They show love to her.
Is she your only child?
I have a second born.
You have a second born?
2.5-year-old boy.
Okay, 2.5-year-old boy. Wow. What about your family? Do they accept her?
For my family, they even love her more than my husband's family.
Wow.
Because my mother proposed staying with her, but I didn't give her the chance. She has ever stayed with my mother for almost a year.
Wow.
So you know the old ladies, the kind of training they give to their granddaughters. With this condition, it doesn't go well with me.
Okay.
So I decided to pick her.
You think she'll be too pampered?
Yes.
I see. I see.
So when I went for her, the grandmother actually, she wasn't happy. So I have to talk to her that the condition she is right now,
she has to be trained.
She has to be trained. And here's the case, she cannot train like me. So she shouldn't worry. She should let me train her for some time so that she will come back and stay with her.
Amazing, amazing. Well, let's cross over to Elom. We are all happy, we are all smiling. So let's cross over to Elom for a spot of music. We'll be right back. It's a Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned.
It's the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. This is a special edition. We are talking living with cerebral palsy. Mamata is my guest, and she's sharing her life with us, her story with us. Very inspirational. Thank you so much, Mamata.
You're welcome.
Let's find out from you the north, where you are, the general perception about disability. Especially with your experience, what is the perception like?
Well, thank you. The perception at the north there with these conditions, let me say, it's not easy. Because people have that mind that children like this are not human beings. They are spirits. That is the perception most of the people's there. So all that while when I was battling with her, somebody can just invite you, old lady, old man, madam, do you know that your child is not a human being?
Wow.
So they'll just call you, at times the father, to advise that we should do what we can do because the child is not a human being. We are only going to suffer for nothing. What benefit will this child have for you in society?
How did that make you feel? How did that make your husband feel?
Okay, actually, believing in God. Those who used to say that, let me say, they don't know much about God. But if you worship and you know much about God, you should know that a woman cannot conceive for good 9 months and give birth to a spirit. Definitely it's a human. So, and whatever that comes on your way as a believer, you should accept it that it's a gift from God. So, we have accepted her as a gift from God. We know that that is what fits us. And looking at it, such people, they are to be in a society. So even if you don't give birth to them, somebody elsewhere will give birth to them. So they are to come to a society and they are to pass through humans. And we are happy and thankful about her life, the way she battled through, and she's like this. She's with us today. We are happy.
How old is she now?
She's 8 years old.
8 years old?
Yes.
Wow, amazing. Well, I know you are all happy, you are enjoying the story. That's what we do on the Helping Hand TV show. Bring encouragement, bring dignity to disability. We'll go for H4P Showtime. And when we come back, it will be the freestyle segment. We'll see what my guest Mamata will do for us freestyle. Let's go for Showtime. We'll be right back.
H4P, bringing dignity to disability. Hooray! It's H4P Showtime.
Hey, baby, I'll need some money to sort out a few things in the house.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Here you are.
Thank you. What exactly?
Well, I need to fill the gas cylinder.
But what about the coal pot?
Coal pot?
It's more economical. Anyway.
Okay, I need to get the plumber to fix the bathtub.
But haven't we been managing all this while?
Baby.
Anyway.
Listen, I need to buy prepaid electricity and then get some foodstuffs, cook and put in the freezer. Yeah.
Fantastic. Are you saying all the food in the freezer is finished?
Yeah, it's finished.
But how come?
Oh.
Fantastic. You mean everything?
Baby, everything.
But I don't even eat much.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Baby.
I have to go and check it myself.
What? Okay, did you hear me? I said I need some money for housekeeping.
My dear wife, you see, not that I did not hear you.
So what is it?
I did.
Is there a problem?
Fantastic. There is a fantastic problem. Fantastic.
Fantastic problem?
Yes, my dear.
How do you mean?
Fantastic.
How do you mean?
My dear wife, you see, the truth is that I don't have money.
What?
There's no money, my dear.
Again? But how? Oh, baby, haven't you been paid for this month?
Oh, I have been paid.
So how come you're saying again that you don't have money?
Fantastic. Tracy, do you doubt me? Do you doubt me? Are you saying it's a lie?
Please. I haven't said anything. I only asked about your salary.
Fantastic. My dear wife, you see, all I know is that I received my salary, but that's all I can remember. The money is finished.
The money is finished?
It's finished.
But how? Baby, what did you do with the money? What happened?
Fantastic. Good question. But I have no idea. Oh, I'm even surprised. Oh, it's the truth. I'm surprised.
But that can't be. That can't be. That is not possible. That is not possible. This cannot be happening again. I can't take this again. This is too much to bear. It's too much. Tell me the truth.
Fantastic.
Tell me the truth.
Tracy, should I give you a headgear? Fantastic.
Baby, tell me the truth.
Darling, please, I think we should calm down. Calm down. Look, I am as confused and worried as you are, if not more. There is definitely something fantastic at work.
How can you say that? How can you say that? You always don't have money for anything since we got married. Why are you doing this? Collins, you have never had money for anything in this house since we got married, and yet you go to work every day. Why are you treating me this way? Why are you making me suffer like this? Why don't you tell me the truth? Tell me the truth.
My dear wife, you see, I have been on a relentless pursuit finding out what exactly the problem is. My dear wife, are you listening? You see, even a friend of mine took me to a very powerful man of God. My dear, the man is just powerful. That was when I saw power. Power be what? It was there, my dear. It was there that the man of God revealed that there are some spiritual armed forces fighting against my finances. In fact, he said there are some satanic and fantastic demonic forces fighting my finances. Fantastic. You understand now?
There we go again.
Oh.
There we go again. Another story to explain why you never have money for me or for anything in this house. There we go again. Collins, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
Purchase copies of the H4P Melodrama DVDs today. Contact H4P on +233 209 555 777 or +233 596 313 338. All sales are for the promotion of our disability advocacy, so grab your copies now.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much for staying with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. This is the Helping Hand TV show, your favorite show, and my very, very, very special guest, Mamata, has helped us and has really inspired us with her story. Mamata is a freestyle segment. the freestyle segment, I allow my guests to do anything. They can dance, they can sing, they can recite a poem, they can play an instrument if I have it in the studio. Mamata, what do you do for me freestyle?
What I'll do for you this freestyle is, I'm not all that good in singing, but I want to advise mothers. I want to advise parents.
Okay.
Parents who have children living with this condition, they should accept it and take very good care. The reason why I'm saying this is, at the Presby Hospital in Boku, there was a program they used to train us every first Saturday of the month.
Okay.
So when we met there with my colleague women, actually I must say I'm very lucky being in school, and I have faith and I know a little bit much about God. I have accepted it. Some women, they don't take it easy.
Yeah.
So when we normally met there, you see some kind of statement like, am I going to suffer for nothing? How will this child help me? All kind of statements. I wish they can understand the condition like myself.
Yeah.
So I'm advising parents, especially mothers, they should fear God and take very good care of them. And they should always bring them out, as I have brought mine out. They shouldn't hide them. Some children, they hide them. They hide them. Even family members don't see them. So when the child, like that time, when they ask us to come out with them and receive the training, some children, immediately they see you, they are scared.
Because they've not come out before.
They always hide them. So my advice to parents, especially mothers, we shouldn't hide them. They are humans. We should bring them out and train them so that they can fit in the society. I think hiding them will never help. So that is what I have.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My special guest has been Adakudugu Sule Mamata. She has been very, very helpful, very inspirational. Thank you so much. Special thanks also to all of you out there that contribute to H4P through our mobile money system. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for your help. It helps us to be on air. It helps us keep things running. Thank you so much. Special thanks also to DV Unlimited, Company Limited, and Fast Chapel, my proud sponsors. Thank you so much. My crew, how can I forget about you? Thank you so much for making this happen every time. Thank you so much. I'm going to come your way again next week with your favorite show, the Helping Hand TV show. But until then, remember, disability is not inability. Take good care of yourself. God bless you and stay safe.